Imagine a world where every misfortune is claimed to be deserved, where fate supposedly balances itself like a cosmic ledger. This is the seductive idea of karma, that every action, every thought, every slight ripple in life will inevitably return to its originator. Stories of villagers who suffered for a misdeed generations ago, or legends of kings who fell because of past mistakes, paint a compelling picture. Yet, as gripping as these tales are, the Stoics look at life through a different lens, challenging the notion that the universe meticulously rewards or punishes individuals. Stoicism, born in the sunlit Stoa of Athens, isn't a doctrine of divine revenge or cosmic payback. It's a philosophy of clarity and resilience. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. The Stoics teach that life unfolds according to nature, not moral bookkeeping. They explore the rhythms of human experience and encourage a profound understanding of what is truly ours, our perceptions, our choices, and our character. Legends of sailors surviving storms or merchants recovering from ruin illustrate that fortune is unpredictable, yet calm and reasoned minds navigate it with grace, not resentment. So, if karma suggests the world is a strict ledger, what happens when life hands us outcomes that seem utterly unfair? Can we trust that every misfortune is deserved, or is there another lens through which we should view events? As we peel back the layers of Stoic thought, we are left with a question that shakes the very foundation of popular belief. If not karma, then what governs the unfolding of our lives? If this glimpse into the Stoic challenge to karma sparked your curiosity, don't let the journey stop here. Hit subscribe to explore more mind-bending insights from philosophy and history. Like if this stirred something inside you, and comment to share your thoughts, stories, or even questions about how life really unfolds. Let's dive deeper together, unraveling myths, legends, and timeless wisdom. Your perspective might just change the way we all see the world. Number 1. See life as your own, not in the hands of fate or external forces. From ancient marketplaces to quiet village streets, humans have long whispered tales of cosmic justice. A farmer losing his crops, a child falling from a tree, a merchant ruined overnight, all often attributed to karma, a mysterious force balancing life's ledger. But the Stoics saw life differently. They reminded us that the world isn't a moral accountant, and external misfortunes don't reflect our worth. Seneca once wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Life, in their eyes, is something to inhabit fully, not something where every event is a punishment or reward. Legends speak of heroes punished for ancestral sins or rewarded for virtuous acts, but Stoicism turns the spotlight inward. Reason, not destiny, is the guiding star. Epictetus urged, "Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it." Stories of sailors navigating violent storms or villagers rebuilding after devastating floods illustrate that the outcomes of life are unpredictable, yet the clarity of mind can chart a course through chaos. Rather than waiting for karma to repay debts or bestow favors, the Stoics valued understanding the principles that govern human action and response. Many folk tales warn of curses or blessings from unseen hands, but the Stoics taught that our inner state, our judgments, impulses, and reactions determines our experience more than any outside force. Marcus Aurelius reflected, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." Picture a traveler lost in a storm. One panics and sinks into despair. Another embraces the challenge, finding courage and ingenuity. In both cases, the world is the same, yet the inner perspective changes everything. Karma cannot touch what we cultivate in our minds. If karma insists that the universe will repay every slight or reward every virtue, the Stoics challenge us to step beyond that illusion. Life is not a cosmic ledger, and external fortune does not dictate our worth or our path. By disentangling our sense of justice from the whims of fate, we learn to live with clarity, resilience, and dignity. Each action, each choice, and each reflection becomes ours alone, shaping a life guided by reason and inner strength, rather than stories spun by chance or legend. Number 2. Do not accept that failure or success is only the result of your past actions. For centuries, humans have spun tales where every misstep or triumph is explained as a return from the past, a cosmic punishment or reward. A farmer's ruined harvest blamed on sins of ancestors, a child's sudden fortune attributed to unseen debts repaid. These stories grip the imagination. But the Stoics urged a different view. They rejected the idea that our lives are ruled by invisible ledgers balancing past deeds. Seneca reflected, "Fate leads the willing and drags along the reluctant. Life unfolds in its own rhythm, often beyond what any tale of karma predicts." Consider the legend of a sailor cast adrift in a stormy sea. Some tales claim he suffered for a past misdeed, but Stoicism focuses on the man himself, not the storm. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." The sailor's courage, ingenuity, and calm in the face of chaos shaped his outcome far more than the mysterious accounting of karma. The Stoics celebrate the strength of character over the capriciousness of fate, showing that external fortune alone does not seal our destiny. Folk stories often dramatize rewards and punishments, yet the Stoics insist that virtue, wisdom, and integrity, not past actions, steer a meaningful life. Epictetus emphasized, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." A merchant rebuilding his business after ruin, or a child learning resilience after loss, exemplifies the truth. Life is molded by our present understanding, judgment, and action, rather than by karmic bookkeeping. The true measure of life is the soul's integrity, not what may have been earned or owed in another time. Stories of ancestral curses and celestial justice are gripping, yet Stoicism invites us to inhabit life fully, untethered from the idea of cosmic recompense. By recognizing that success and failure are not the automatic result of past deeds, we open the door to clarity, responsibility, and purposeful action. Each choice, each moment of reflection, shapes a life grounded in reason and moral insight rather than in imagined debts or rewards. This is the essence of living beyond myths, embracing a world where we are architects of our own character and destiny. Number 3. Stop grieving for the past. The past can no longer be changed. Humans have always woven stories of past misdeeds haunting the present. A farmer blaming his failed crops on ancestral sins, a traveler haunted by mistakes long gone. Such tales grip the imagination and feed the myth of karma. But the Stoics offer a radical perspective. The past is gone, immutable, and its rewards or punishments are illusions. Seneca reminds us, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Holding on to what cannot be changed only clouds the mind and dims the present, preventing us from seeing life as it is unfolding. Legends abound of those punished for past actions, yet Stoicism emphasizes understanding rather than blaming. Consider a blacksmith whose forge burns down. Old stories might claim cosmic retribution. Yet Epictetus urges, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The blacksmith's response, his ingenuity to rebuild, and his courage in the face of ruin are what define him, not a supposed karmic ledger. Life's tragedies are opportunities for insight, not evidence of moral debt. Folktales often dramatize cosmic justice, but Stoicism teaches that virtue and wisdom are cultivated here and now. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one, a child overcoming loss, a villager learning resilience after famine, Their stories show that the soul's strength is built from present action and reflection, not from paying for imagined wrongs of the past. Grieving what cannot be changed steals energy that could transform the present into a life of purpose. Stories of cosmic balance are captivating, yet Stoicism calls us to live fully in the moment, free from the chains of imagined past debts. By letting go of what is gone, we embrace clarity, courage, and intentional action. Each choice becomes an opportunity to shape character, to act with virtue, and to navigate life with reason and insight. Life is not a ledger of old misdeeds. It is a canvas for the present, and only through embracing it can we cultivate a meaningful and resilient existence. Number 4. Believe that happiness comes from within, and your perspective on life, not from the law of karma. Across centuries, countless stories have suggested that fortune and misfortune are the universe's way of balancing a hidden ledger. A peasant's unexpected wealth, a hero's sudden fall. These events are often attributed to karma, as if happiness or suffering were owed to past deeds. But the Stoics saw through this illusion. They understood that true contentment springs from the mind and perspective, not from cosmic bookkeeping. Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Happiness, according to Stoicism, is not delivered as a reward or withheld as a punishment. Folk tales speak of villagers rewarded for ancestral virtue or cursed for ancient crimes, yet the Stoics invite a closer look at the mind itself. Epictetus reflected, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the view which they take of them. Imagine a traveler crossing a stormy desert. One laments the heat, the thirst, and the shifting sands, while another marvels at the stars, the endless horizon, and the lessons learned along the way. Their circumstances are identical, yet their inner experience is worlds apart." Perspective transforms reality more than any karmic law could. Legends often promise that moral balance governs happiness, yet Stoicism teaches that contentment is cultivated through deliberate thought, ethical behavior, and mindful reflection. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Consider the tale of a poor artisan who finds joy in creating beauty and helping neighbors, while a wealthy merchant frets endlessly about reputation and gain. True wealth lies not in karmic repayment, but in the cultivation of virtue and clarity of mind, accessible to anyone in any circumstance. Believing that happiness depends on karmic justice leaves the mind bound to fate and fortune, yet Stoicism shows a liberating alternative. By turning inward, nurturing reason, and shaping our perspective, we discover that life's value is measured not by what we receive, but by how we perceive and respond to it. Each moment offers the chance to act with purpose, reflect with clarity, and experience joy independent of imagined cosmic debts. Life, in its fullest sense, is a canvas painted by awareness, wisdom, and the conscious choices of the soul. Number 5. Work on developing your own moral virtues instead of fearing fate. Since ancient times, humans have told stories of divine retribution, of heroes punished or rewarded by forces beyond their understanding. A king loses his throne for a distant ancestor's crime. A villager prospers because of unseen cosmic justice. These tales captivate, yet Stoicism challenges the very idea of fearing fate. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." The focus, the Stoics insist, is on cultivating courage, temperance, and justice within ourselves, not trembling at the whims of an imaginary karmic scale. Legends often dramatize fear of the unknown, a traveler shivering before an ominous storm, certain that misfortune awaits. Epictetus once said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." The storm itself holds no moral weight. What matters is the traveler's decision, grounded in reason and virtue. Folk stories of artisans rebuilding lives after disasters illustrate the same truth. It is the character and action of the individual, not the supposed balance of cosmic justice, that shapes outcomes. Fearing fate often leads to paralysis, yet Stoicism teaches that a virtuous mind is a compass through chaos. Seneca wrote, "Difficulty shows what men are." Picture a community recovering from flood or famine. Some despair, believing misfortune is punishment for ancestral sins, while others unite, innovate, and act with compassion. The Stoics show that resilience and wisdom emerge from ethical engagement, not from fearing karmic consequence. Life rewards those who cultivate virtue, not those who merely hope the universe balances the scales. Abandoning the illusion of karma frees the mind from endless speculation about past and future debts. By focusing on moral development and ethical action, we discover a life that is meaningful, courageous, and grounded in our own choices. Each decision, each act of integrity, shapes our experience, while fear of fate or cosmic punishment loses its hold. The Stoics invite us to embrace life fully, measuring success not by imagined cosmic justice, but by the strength, wisdom, and virtue we nurture within ourselves. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this journey through Stoic wisdom. By questioning the myth of karma and turning our focus inward, we uncover a path to life guided by virtue, clarity, and courage. Remember, every choice you make, every act of integrity, and every moment of reflection shapes your experience far more than any imagined cosmic ledger. Carry this insight with you. Let it inspire your daily actions and embrace the power you hold within to live fully, wisely, and resiliently.